Good evening. I'm Dr. Wagner Marseille, proud superintendent of the Cheltenham School District. I apologize for not being able to be there with you in person for this momentous occasion. I am part of a small cohort of superintendents from across the country who are participating in a 2-year national certification program to improve our leadership skills to better serve our students and our communities. The students in the room can appreciate the fact that I cannot skip class. For the adults in the room, you are here tonight to recognize the finalists of the Ambler Branch Second Annual Black History, Race, and Equity Essay Contest winners, to engage in conversation led by Montgomery County Civil Rights Attorney Michael Anthony Walker on race and equity. You're also here for a very special occasion, and that is to recognize those students who are part of the Montgomery County Cultural Proficiency Equity Student Ambassadors Program. Cheltenham School District is proud to partner with the NAACP branch of Cheltenham and Ambler to create a space where students from neighboring school districts can come together and learn the tenets of cultural proficiency, equity, and what it means to have a social justice lens. Cheltenham has been committed to these tenets for some time, as reflected in our 5-year strategic plan, our 5-year cultural proficiency plan, and our soon-to-be adopted equity policy. This also lives in our day-to-day practices thanks to the support of our board and the leadership of our board president, Mrs. Julie Haywood. I recall my younger years growing up in Princeton, New Jersey, and going through the Princeton regional school system, and often feeling like I did not have a voice. I was part of a marginalized group as a student of color, marginalized by my gender, my socioeconomic status, and my immigration status. I felt like the other. I promised myself that when the opportunity presented itself, I was going to contribute to a system that allows students to have a voice in supporting all students, all people, especially those who have been historically marginalized by race, sexual orientation, gender, disability, economics, religion, nationality, and all the identities that make up who we are. The students tonight representing Cheltenham, Upper Dublin, Norristown, and North Penn will be those social justice warriors. As a champion of cultural proficiency, equity, and social justice, your voice, and your activism will challenge issues and systems that marginalize our schools, communities, and the world. We will learn together, support each other's causes, and if need be, march together. I want to thank you, students, for making this a reality. I want to thank the NAACP. I want to thank Dr. Yanni, Superintendent of Upper Dublin, Dr. Dormer, Superintendent of Norristown, Dr. Dietrich, Superintendent of North Penn, and all the administrators from those buildings who share the same vision of cultural proficiency, equity, and social justice. I leave you with a quote from Marian Wright Edelman, an American activist who has advocated and championed for the rights of disadvantaged children and the founder and president of the Children's Defense Fund. If you don't like the way the world is, you change it. You have an obligation to change it. You just do it one step at a time. Thank you, Cultural Proficiency Equity Ambassadors, for taking that step. We all join you on this journey.